Long ago, in a time when animals lived together and spoke like humans, there was a royal announcement that stirred excitement across the entire animal kingdom. The mighty Sky King had declared a grand feast, a heavenly banquet to be held high above the clouds. It would be a celebration of unity, filled with the finest foods, sweet fruits, rare delicacies, and endless music. But the feast was only for birds. Every bird flapped their wings in excitement, singing and preparing for the sky journey. Now, deep in the forest, watching from below, was Tortoise. The slow-moving, smooth-talking tortoise, known for his clever tongue and his greedy heart. Tortoise was determined to attend the feast. He couldn't fly, but he had an idea. A very clever idea. So, he called a meeting with the birds. All the birds came: parrot, eagle, dove, peacock, and even the little weaver bird. "My dear feathered friends," he said, bowing humbly, "I have heard of the great feast. I know I am not like you. I do not have wings, and I cannot fly. But my heart longs to be part of such a grand occasion." The birds felt sorry for him. "Maybe we can help." And just like that, they all plucked one feather each and gave it to Tortoise. He tied the feathers together and made wings, beautiful wings. By the next morning, Tortoise soared through the air, flapping beside the birds. But he wasn't done scheming. "My friends, since we are all going as one family, let us take new names for this special day in the sky. I shall be called all of you." The birds nodded. They didn't suspect a thing. When they reached the Sky Palace, the Sky King himself came out. His voice echoed like thunder. The Sky King said, "Welcome, noble birds. This grand feast is prepared for all of you." The birds cheered. But Tortoise, he smiled to himself. He sat boldly at the head of the table. Tortoise now said, "Did you hear that? The food is for all of you, and that is me." And before anyone could stop him, Tortoise began eating. He ate all the roasted yams, swallowed the honey-drizzled plantains, drank the pepper soup, chewed the dried meat, and licked every plate clean. He even picked his teeth with a peacock feather. The birds stood there, shocked and humiliated. After the feast, the birds gathered in secret. Eagle said, "He tricked us." Weaver bird also said, "And also stole our kindness." One by one, the birds plucked back their feathers from Tortoise. He cried out, "Please, how will I return to the earth?" But they turned away and left him stranded, high in the sky, with no way down. Desperate and trembling, Tortoise called to Parrot, who was just leaving. "Please, good Parrot, go to my wife. Tell her to bring out all the soft things in the house, mats, blankets, pillows, and clothes. Place them on the ground so I can jump down safely." Parrot said, "Oh, I will tell her." But Parrot had not forgotten Tortoise's greed. He flew down to Tortoise's wife and said, "Your husband says you should bring out all the hardest things you can find, stones, mortars, and pestles. He wants to show the world how strong he is." The wife, confused but loyal, obeyed. She gathered every heavy item and placed them where the parrot pointed. Meanwhile, in the sky, Tortoise said, "I must jump. I have no choice." He closed his eyes and leapt from the sky. Faster and faster he fell, like a shooting star crashing to the earth. And then, loud crash. His shell shattered into pieces. Tortoise groaned in pain. His wife rushed to him and screamed. She gathered the broken pieces and carefully glued them together. She tried her best to make him whole again, but the cracks would never disappear. From that day, Tortoise's shell has always been rough, patchy, and cracked. And even today, if you look closely, you'll see the scars from his terrible fall. Now a big lesson for us today. Greed can steal what kindness built. Lies may get you far, but not safely home. For every action has a consequence. And some mistakes leave cracks that never fade.